It's such a wonderful opportunity to be able to come out here in Santa Cruz and hang out for 4 days out in the wilderness.
One of the most impactful things that we do over the course of camp is get students out into the woods. It really challenges them in terms of taking them out of their comfort zone. They're physically exerting themselves, so they're learning to work in teams, and they're also accomplishing goals that maybe they never thought that they were capable of doing, and overcoming fears that they also thought that they were never capable of doing in the process. Camp itself is a focus on student leadership. The idea is that our student leaders are working with adult advisors at their school site to help get ready for the upcoming school year, to plan around climate strategies with the idea that they're working on climate strategies that will improve school climate. And the hope is that through improving school climate, we're going to have better student outcomes academically, just schools in general will improve.
The Youth Development Network's been around since 2003. We officially became a nonprofit in 2008, and we are in the business of creating life-changing supports and opportunities for young people. Our work has taken a deep dive into the world of education, making sure that the culture and the climate of schools are as strong as that they can be so young people can transition into adulthood effectively, whether it's college, work, or life. This time around, we had a lot of middle schoolers, and middle schoolers for the first time thinking about who they are through what's right with them, through perhaps in the past they've been told what's wrong with them or how they catch up or how they should become what their parents want them to become. And I think what's interesting for young people is like, wow, I have hopes and dreams, and I'm at the perfect time in life to start making those things happen. Seeing young people in there share about what they want to do and where they want to go in life, and to know that at such a young age, it's amazing.
My favorite activity was on the ropes course, the leap of faith. A 40-foot platform that you jump off and try to hit a boat buoy. It really tests your trust. I was nervous, and they were like, "You can do it, you got this, we got you." And I was like, I just felt a feeling of relief that I could trust them and that all I had to do was breathe and I got it. I feel like a champion now.
We have to walk on a rope, and it was really, really hard. And to have my teacher there telling me that it's gonna be okay, you know, they say they're gonna be there in school, but to actually have them in that situation, it's like really cool.
Adults here get to see young people as resources and not just recipients of a curriculum. And you see the teachers get so fired up when they see young people finding themselves and asking amazing questions.
Everyone was cheering me on and gave me confidence and everything, so I felt like I should do it and make them proud.
We're able to create a very neat package for young people where they feel safe to explore their strengths, to name their strengths, claim their strengths, and then finally aim their strengths at the goals they have for life.
The students have been empowered through acknowledging their own strengths. I feel that this positive psychology approach is necessary in our culture because a lot of our culture can be very negative and very self-defeating. The students here at camp really got a totally different perspective, positive, a view of what is right with them, not what is wrong with them.
Crossing the line was one of my favorite activities. It helps you not feel alone, because once you cross the line and look around, there's other people with you and you don't feel so alone.
Something like this really gives students an idea of what's out in the world for them. And what will happen is that when they go back to their communities, they start talking about these things, about these different types of opportunities that are available to them if they work hard and do good things in their community.
What's been amazing about this camp experience is that because we create a platform for young people to find out who they are and what they want to become, they're able to really shoot high. So we have a young woman right now who actually created a video for this camp. She's in Italy right now through UCLA Study Abroad program. And she is saying, this is how camp changed my life. And this is where I found my voice. This is where I found my destiny. And if you, the people watching this video, take this camp seriously, you're going to do great things as well. They're rock stars, and they're not waiting till they're in their late 20s or 30s or they get their first college degree. They're like, I'm going to change the world now.
The main workshop I facilitated was Telling Your Story, where students get to look at their past through the lens of their strengths. First, they start off on their own and they create their own timeline. And then they get in small groups and they share with people that they don't know. And that can be really challenging for a lot of students to talk to people that they don't know, and especially share large parts of their lives. But by that third day at camp, we're really ready to do that. We've set the stage, we've built enough platforms of safety so that they can do that. And I think that that's really key for people to connect.
I think what this camp does is that it creates a place where young people feel safe. They tear down the assumptions of, I can't be friends with those people because of the color of their skin or because of their sexuality or because of what school they go to. What it does, it says, I can actually become friends with so many people here because we get to know each other. We get to know each other's similarities, but more than that, we get to champion our differences and find beauty in that.
A lot of times, we can talk to people, we can introduce ourselves to people, we can make acquaintances, we can even make friends, and we don't always hear their stories. We don't hear these people's stories. So I feel like it's really important to do that.
It's really fun, and you get to hang out with all of these people that accept you, and you can get rid of most of your problems, like fire ceremony. It's just like throwing away most of the luggage that you had on your chest, and it's just like...
My favorite activity would be the talent show, or the strength showcase as it was called, because it was just so fun to see everybody do such amazing things, and some people are embarrassed or whatever, they're shy and they go up there and they do their own thing.
It really has touched me, and I really feel differently going back to school, and it really has saved my life. I want to go home happier since I've been here.
So many different people out of the maybe 80 to 100 people here, there's so many different people that you end up meeting, that you end up learning about, and all their different talents and struggles. It's the whole camp experience that's great about this place.